These rent prices are unbelievable, bro. What?
I'm about to lose my motherfucking mind. I am so sick and tired of dealing with a luxury apartment.
Yeah, I've been looking for an apartment, but I just don't think I'm gonna be able to move out yet because it's so expensive. Yeah, y'all young people, y'all don't want to do anything. Y'all don't want to work.
Hot take, and I'm not judging because I literally was in this situation like a few months ago. I cannot fathom paying $1,000 a month to live with 3 other people.
And where the fuck is all the $700, $600, $450 apartments? Baby, where was them apartments at? Because when I was growing up, them motherfuckers was around. Why is rent all this motherfucking money?
Rent prices are insane, and TikTok is furious. From $3,000 studios to landlord horror stories, we're breaking down the rants you need to hear. Let's start with the first rant.
Hot take, and I'm not judging because I literally was in this situation like a few months ago. I cannot fathom paying $1,000 a month to live with 3 other people. It literally bothers me that rent prices have gotten so insane that you're gonna pay $4,000 for a tiny ass unit. So like, for example, the situation I was in was I graduated college, I got a full-time job. It was downtown, and so there wasn't a lot of options, and I couldn't afford to live by myself. So I had to live with like 3 other college students. I paid $1,000 to live with 3 girls. Keep in mind, our unit was tiny. I could not fit like literally anything in my room. I was like crammed. I've learned like how to be a minimalist now because like I had no room in that apartment. My walking pad was like literally right next to my bed. Like there was no privacy. But I'm just not understanding like how people are graduating college and like moving out on their own, trying to be independent, trying to like stream away from their parents. And you're gonna tell me that it costs $1,000 to live with 3 other people. So obviously, if I didn't live with 3 other people, I'd be paying $2,000 in rent. $2,000. Keep in mind that that doesn't include any other bill you have, on top of the fact that that is literally like half of what you make. The math like doesn't make sense in my brain. And the fact that now I live in a lot less busy area and the rent is still expensive as fuck. I don't live anywhere near where I go to school. I drive there every day and the rent is still fucking ass crack expensive. When I moved into this apartment, we didn't even have a washer and dryer. Like, what do you mean? Like, and this is not me being a brat, like, get fucking better rent prices. No wonder people are living in their parents' basement. Like, this is why. Oh, not to mention I had 2 sources of income too.
These rent prices are unbelievable, bro. What? We've literally spent weeks upon weeks, days upon days, touring, looking at different places, and they done lost their mind, bro. Like, what have we came to as a society for rent to be $2,000 plus for a 1-bedroom apartment? Like, what are we talking about? And the square footage is under 1,000. Like, I don't understand what's going on. I mean, I know why the prices are high, but it's just like, it doesn't make sense, you know, like just a basic cost of living, like just a place to sleep. You're talking about $2,000 for a 1-bedroom. I mean, I've seen a 2-bedroom go for $3,000. We got to figure something out as a country, as a whole, as a unit, whatever, bro. Like, this doesn't make sense. And they wonder why people are not having kids right now, bro. Like, it's expensive to just feed yourself. It's expensive to just breathe and just to be alive. It's very expensive, bro. But dang, I ain't never seen no prices this high. Like before COVID, I mean, you can get a 2-bedroom for, you know, a good price, you know, way more affordable than what it is now. So I'm interested to see how things are going to, you know, develop as this new administration get in office.
$1,000 a month to live in a glorified closet with 3 strangers? A Yakuza and Susie exposed the rent crisis. You either pay half your salary to live in a shoebox or go broke trying to live alone. Landlords out here charging luxury prices for cozy spaces with zero shame. No wonder millennials are moving back home. $2,000 for a 1-bedroom that hasn't been updated since 1998? Terrell Fry said what we're all thinking. Rent prices aren't just high, they're criminal. Pre-COVID. This was expensive, now it's straight robbery. But sure, keep telling us to just budget better while landlords buy their 3rd vacation home.
Yeah, I've been looking for an apartment, but I just don't think I'm going to be able to move out yet because it's so expensive. Yeah, y'all young people, y'all don't want to do anything. Y'all don't want to work. No, like I'm actively working and I'm not able to afford an apartment. Yeah, I feel like if you worked more, or if you really worked, hard work, work, you'd be able to afford the apartment. Okay, I know your wife baked banana bread for your landlord in the 1950s to lower your rent to $3, but I can't fucking afford it.
Chicago people, can I get a pulse check on rental increases for you this year? Like how much percentage wise did your rent go up? Like, and also maybe, factor in like how long have you lived in the place? Are you renting from a property management company or an independent landlord? Because for me, here's my scenario. I've been living in an apartment, 1 bedroom. It's in Albany Park. I'm going on my 6th year of renewing my lease. So this will be my 6th year living here, 6th renewal. Moved in 2019. And my rent started off at $980 then. And every year my landlord has increased the rent between $50 and $100 a month. And now it's going to be $1370 going forward. And there's been no upgrades to it. It's a 1 bedroom. It's got no washer, dryer, and unit. Well, it's in the basement, but costs $3 a load or whatever. And then, it's $120. Yeah, so it's like $250 a load. There's no dishwasher, like very outdated. It's a vintage building. Otherwise, like, I don't know, it's generally fine. It's a big place, but no bells and whistles. And I've put in like, in the 6 years I'm 5 years living there officially. I've put in maybe a handful of maintenance requests. The main thing being that like the heat wasn't working, and that could be a big deal.
Working full-time. Still can't cover rent? Aja DLXA just clapped back at boomers who think we're lazy. Sorry, Karen, your 1950s banana bread bribery won't work today. When a 9-to-5 doesn't even pay for a studio, maybe the system's broken, not us. Boomer logic. 6 years, 0 upgrades, but a 7% rent hike? Rachel Zizda's landlord really said, parking spot by a speed bump, modern luxury experience. Charging more for the same crumbling apartment? That's not inflation. That's greed with a side of audacity.
Okay, on today's episode of The Diaries of a Small Business Owner Living in Charlotte, North Carolina, I'm just going to rant for a second about how it truly is not sustainable for small business owners to have a physical, like, brick and mortar store anymore. It used to be so obtainable. Like, so many small businesses used to be able to be like, I'm going to open up a store. Even ones that don't have prior years of experience are like, I'm going to open up a store. Rent is affordable. I can find a place in a good traffic, like high foot traffic or high shoppability area. I'm going to open up a store. In today's day and age, you literally cannot open up a store unless you're like a big box retailer. Like, there is a reason why in South End in Charlotte, North Carolina, stores like Abercrombie and Fitch and Sitka are in the same places where small businesses used to be, and all of the small businesses that you know and love are leaving or closing or downsizing because the rent prices are like actually astronomical, especially in Charlotte. I know in other major cities too, but
And what the fuck is all the $700, $600, $450 apartments? Baby, where was them apartments at? Because when I was growing up, them motherfuckers was around. Why is rent all this motherfucking money? I'm so mad I missed the motherfucking $750, $450 euro apartments. Like, I'm so mad I missed that. Like I said, I'm complaining about spending $50 on a motherfucking garbage can. Bring that rent back. Bring that $450 back. Bring that $750 back. Because this shit is getting out of fucking hand. Like, I'm so mad that I missed that motherfucking era. Like, gee, motherfuckers paying $550 for some rent. Like, $600 for some rent. $700 for some rent. What? Motherfuckers can't pay that nowhere near. Like, at all. Like, sure, you not spending more than them $1,000 on some rent. I feel like $900 probably the least you go spend. And that's like the fucking least. And you're probably gonna live in the fucking hood. Bring them cheap apartments back. ASAP. No, Rocky.
RIP Small Bull's business dreams at Annabelle Jordan Johnson just exposed how Charlotte and every city is pricing out local shops for chains like Abercrombie. When rent costs more than your entire inventory, no wonder only billion-dollar brands can afford brick and mortar. Pretty Lil Bree said, "What we all scream checking Zillow." Where the fuck are the $600 apartments? Boomers had rent cheaper than our Wi-Fi bills, while we're out here choosing between groceries or a security deposit. Bring back the prices or bring back the guillotines.
I'm about to lose my motherfucking mind. I am so sick and tired of dealing with a luxury apartment. Things go wrong and it's like hell trying to get them fixed. My AC stopped working. I live in fucking Georgia. My AC is not working. Put in a request in the middle of the night last night because the fucking AC wasn't working. And I leave for the day. And I make sure that I make it in a way that I can know if someone comes in and out of my apartment. I need to get me a Ring camera or whatever, but until then, I do have a way to know if someone comes into my apartment when I submit a request. So I get back and I see, okay, someone has been at the apartment, but my AC still motherfucking isn't working. I'm like, okay, maybe they're gonna be back. I've been home for almost 2-3 hours and nothing. So I checked to make sure. I was like, did I put in the request? But I know someone's been in here. So yes, I know I did. I put in the request and what do I see? It says work completed. My fucking AC still does not work. So I call the office. This was about an hour ago to say, it says that the work is completed in my house and my AC still is not working. So they said, okay, we're going to call maintenance. It has been an hour and still no one is here. I am about fucking sick of this shit. Paying for luxury, paying over $2,000 for apartments, and you can't even come and fix shit. First of all, why is a place that's only like 5 years old having so many AC issues? Like, I have submitted AC requests multiple times here. Either the AC is going out, the heat. It's always some fucking thing at a luxury. And I keep saying luxury because y'all bitches charge luxury prices but don't give luxury motherfucking service. And I'm about motherfucking tired of it. And I don't know what to do, but I'm tired of having to go through hoops to try to get shit fixed in my place where I pay far too much money for to have to be going through this. I'm so tired.
And another thing, last week, gas at Costco was $4.07 a gas here in California. This week, 2 days ago, gas was $4.25. We are over $2 per gallon higher than the rest of the nation. But y'all don't want to hear nothing. You don't want to be made to feel bad. Tariffs is gonna take your grocery money. Me? I'm getting into more fasting because who can buy food and gas?
Luxury apartment my ass. At Marge Royal is paying $2,000 plus for AC that doesn't work in Georgia heat, while maintenance marks requests completed without fixing shit. Luxury prices but slumlord service. These landlords should be jailed for fraud. California's gas just hit $4.25 while the nation averages $2. Coach Curley said, "What we're all thinking, we're getting robbed at the pump and grocery store. Guess we'll just stop eating and driving." Inflation hell. Are you struggling with rent prices? Let us know in the comments. Smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss our next deep dive. Until then, good luck finding an affordable place.